Fans are still reeling from Rachel's devastating loss, so get ready for the upcoming Outlander Season 8 trailer. A heartbreaking twist leaves her facing an unthinkable loss. But is there more to the story? Don't miss the shocking emotional revelation that alters everything. The highly anticipated trailer for Outlander Season 8 delivers a devastating blow no fans saw coming. In a heart-wrenching twist, Rachel Hunter, Izzy Meikle-Small, faces an unimaginable tragedy, the loss of her baby. As tears flow and hearts break, this shocking moment threatens to reshape alliances, test loyalties, and leave Jamie and Claire's family reeling. Is this the darkest turn yet in Outlander's final season? Grab your tissues. This emotional bombshell is only the beginning. Fans will be taken aback by the shocking twist that Rachel's heartbreaking baby loss delivers. This devastating moment serves as a powerful narrative catalyst, plunging characters into profound grief while testing the strength of their bonds. The tragedy, set against a war-torn backdrop, echoes past traumas like Claire's stillborn daughter Faith, and the show's recurring themes of loss and resilience. The raw emotional weight of this storyline promises to reshape relationships, particularly between Rachel and Denzel, while impacting the larger Fraser family dynamic. As the final season approaches, this heartbreaking twist underscores the show's willingness to explore the darkest corners of its characters' lives, reminding viewers that even in a world of time travel and revolution, the most shattering moments often come from the universal experiences of love and loss. The trailer's focus on this tragedy suggests it will be a defining moment of Season 8, one that will challenge characters to find strength in their deepest despair while setting the stage for the series' climactic conclusion. Relationships could be torn apart, and the course of the current season altered as a result of Rachel Hunter's heartbreaking loss being revealed. As the Frasers navigate the turbulent landscape of the American Revolution and their return to Scotland, this personal tragedy strikes at the heart of their makeshift family. Rachel's anguish is mirrored in the faces of those who love her. Brief but powerful glimpses in the trailer show Claire drawing on her own experience with loss to comfort Rachel, while Jamie's protective instincts kick into overdrive. Darker forces may be at work, as his suspicion that this was not an accident suggests. This tragedy serves as both a callback to Claire's loss of faith and a potential catalyst for explosive confrontations, as the character's grief threatens to spill over into vengeance. The storyline weaves together the show's signature blend of historical drama and intimate personal trauma. Rachel's loss represents the cruel realities of life in this dangerous era, while testing the resilience of the Fraser-Hunter alliance. As the final season builds toward its conclusion, this shocking twist promises to explore profound questions about survival, healing, and what we sacrifice for those we love, all while keeping viewers on edge about possible supernatural or political conspiracies that may have contributed to the tragedy. Rachel Hunter's journey in Outlander Season 8 will be one of profound transformation as she navigates unimaginable grief and personal evolution. The devastating loss of her baby serves as the emotional core of her arc, mirroring Claire's past trauma while forging its own path of sorrow and resilience. This tragedy fractures Rachel's world, testing her Quaker pacifist beliefs to their limits as she grapples with anger, despair, and questions of divine justice in a war-torn America. Her marriage to Ian faces its greatest trial as both partners struggle to communicate their grief. Ian retreats into action and vengeance, while Rachel withdraws into silent mourning, creating a painful distance that threatens their hard-won happiness. The aftermath of her loss unexpectedly deepens Rachel's bond with Claire, who becomes both mentor and fellow survivor. Their shared trauma creates poignant parallels between generations of Fraser women who have endured similar losses. Rachel's medical training under Denzel takes on new significance as she channels her pain into healing others, developing skills that position her as Claire's natural successor at Fraser's Ridge. This professional growth coincides with a personal reckoning, as Rachel must reconcile her peaceful Quaker upbringing with the harsh realities of frontier life and revolutionary violence. As the Revolutionary War encroaches on Fraser's Ridge, Rachel's story intersects with larger historical forces. Her tragedy becomes entangled with political machinations when evidence suggests her baby's death may not have been accidental, but rather connected to enemies targeting the Fraser family. This revelation forces Rachel to confront difficult choices about justice, revenge, and survival. Choices that challenge her core beliefs. As she learns to carry her loss without letting it define her, her journey takes her from despair to hard-earned strength. The season ultimately offers Rachel a path toward healing and new beginnings. Flash-forwards and book canon suggest the possibility of future joy, including the potential birth of her son, Augie. Her arc comes full circle as she emerges from grief, not unchanged but strengthened. A woman who has faced the worst life can offer and found the courage to continue. Rachel's transformation from the idealistic young Quaker we first met to a resilient frontier woman embodies Outlander's central theme of endurance through unimaginable trials, making her one of the most compelling characters of the final season. The loss becomes more than a tragic twist. It transforms into a powerful story of resilience, love, and the unbreakable bonds of family. As the season unfolds, Rachel's grief is not hers alone to bear. Claire, who knows this pain all too well, becomes her anchor, guiding her through the darkest moments with quiet strength. Ian, though shattered by their shared loss, refuses to let despair tear them apart, proving that love can endure even the deepest sorrow. The Fraser family rallies around Rachel, their collective grief weaving a new thread into the tapestry of their history. Jamie, haunted by the possibility that this tragedy was no accident, channels his fury into protecting what remains of their family. Through their own hard-earned wisdom, Brianna and Roger provide solace. Even young Fanny, whose mysterious connection to faith lingers in the background, becomes an unexpected source of hope. A reminder that life, in all its fragility, still moves forward. By the season's end, Rachel's heartbreak does not vanish, but it does not destroy her. Instead, it reshapes her into a woman of quiet fortitude, one who carries her loss without being consumed by it. In a poignant final moment, she stands beside Ian at Fraser's Ridge, the autumn sun casting gold over the land they fought so hard to protect. There are no easy answers, no magical fixes. Just the steady rhythm of life continuing, love persisting, and the unspoken promise that their story is far from over. The final shot lingers on Rachel's hands, no longer empty, but cradling something new. Whether it be hope, healing, or perhaps in time, another child. Because in the world of Outlander, even the deepest wounds can become scars. And scars tell the story of survival. So Rachel's heartbreaking loss becomes not an ending, but another chapter, one that proves that even in the face of unimaginable pain, the Fraser family endures. The final moments of Outlander Season 8 bring Rachel's journey full circle in an emotionally charged sequence that lingers long after the screen fades to black. Months after her devastating loss, we find her standing at the edge of Fraser's Ridge at sunrise, the morning mist curling around her like a spectral embrace. The camera holds on her face, no longer shattered by grief, but marked by a quiet strength forged through suffering. Beside her, Ian places a gentle hand on her shoulder, their silent communication speaking volumes about the hard road they've traveled together. In the distance, Claire tends her herb garden. Glancing up at the couple with knowing eyes, she recognizes this moment, this fragile transition from mourning to living again. Then, the revelation. Rachel's hand moves unconsciously to rest on her abdomen in a gesture every Outlander fan will recognize. The implication is clear but unspoken. New life grows where once there was loss. The camera pulls back to show the entire Fraser clan going about their morning routines. Jamie splitting wood, Brianna teaching Jemmie to track, Roger repairing a fence. Life goes on, relentless and beautiful. The final shot holds on a single wildflower pushing through frost-hardened earth. Nature's stubborn promise of renewal. As the screen fades, we hear Rachel's voice, soft but steady. We endure. This ending honors the tragedy while offering hope. Not a perfect healing, but the beginning of a new chapter. Rachel's story, like all the best Outlander tales, reminds us that even the deepest wounds eventually scar over, and those scars become part of who we are. Outlander may be ending, but the drama isn't over. Stay connected for more epic breakdowns, theories, and behind-the-scenes secrets. Make sure you hit the button to subscribe so you never miss an update. Hit the bell to get notified the second we drop new content. What broke you the most in Rachel's story? For fan discussions and exclusive extras, follow us on social media. This isn't goodbye, it's see you in the next timeline. Our passion is fueled by your support. Let's keep the Outlander legacy alive together.